All right, so let's actually start seated. And you can sit up on a block. So if you feel uncomfortable just sitting on the floor, sit up on a block. And take one hand today over your heart and one hand over your belly. Close your eyes. Take a long, deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth wide and exhale. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale through your nose. And a big exhale out through your mouth. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. And now just start to breathe in and out through your nostrils. Feeling the way your body moves when you breathe. And progressively transferring into something called 3-part breath. So empty out all your air. Keep your hands on your body. And as you inhale through your nose, breathe into your chest, your ribs, and then your belly. Exhale through your nose, soften your belly, your ribs, and your chest. Inhale, chest, ribs, belly. Exhale, belly, ribs, chest. Inhale, chest, ribs, belly. Exhale, soften your belly, then your ribs, then your chest. Inhale, breathe into your chest, breathe into your ribs, breathe into your belly, and exhale, gradually soften your belly, ribs, and chest. Let that breath work go. Feel your heartbeat under your hands and set an intention for the next 8 weeks. Springtime is all about blooming and blossoming, creating, sowing seeds that grow into something miraculous. Set an intention around what you are sowing your seeds for over the next 8 weeks. And then take your hands down alongside your body, open up your eyes, bright, inhale, reach both arms up, and lift your gaze to your hands. Exhale, lower your hands to your heart. That's it, 2 more rounds. Inhale, stretch both arms up, look up. And exhale, lower your hands to your heart. Last time, inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, lower your hands to your heart. Keep your right hand here. Take your left hand down to the floor and reach your top arm over, finding a big side body stretch. You might take your hand to the back of your head. Push your head into your hand and start to get that elbow closer and closer to the floor without lifting up your hips. Take a big breath in. Exhale to stay. Inhale, bring your body up, reach your arms up, spread your fingers wide like you're shooting little lasers out of each of your fingers. And exhale, sink down to the other side. Anytime you sit in a chair for long periods, this kind of side body work is going to save your day. Promise, take another deep breath in. Stay on the exhale. Inhale, bring it all back through center. Reach both arms up. And on the exhale, just bend into your elbows. Inhale, reach your arms back up into that V shape. Exhale, bend into your elbows. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale to bend. That's it. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale to bend. Keep going, moving your breath with this simple arm movement. Now, if we were at the gym, we would have a big barbell on our hands, but we can find strength work without weights. Just the weight of our own body can be enough. 2 more, reaching up and then bending the arms down, or reaching up and bending the arms down. Bring your elbows in towards one another, right in front of your face, open them out wide. Bring your elbows in and open them wide. Good. So when we fuse yoga and Pilates, what we get is this organic energy, which is more fluid and gentle and soft, which is not this. This is the more Pilates-based muscular energy. You can breathe out through your mouth at any time to cool down the body. 3 more little pulsations here, keeping your core taut as you do this. Last one. Good. Take your arms down, wiggle them out, shake them out. And then turn your body around. And if you have sensitive knees, take your blanket. I actually just keep it 3/4 of the way down my mat the whole class. And come down onto all fours. Spread your fingers wide, take a big breath in, drop your belly down, loop your shoulders back, and stretch across the front of your body. Lift your gaze up. Exhale, puff between your shoulder blades, round into your upper back, and look to your beautiful belly. Inhale, stretch the front of your body up, lifting your gaze, opening your throat. Exhale, round into your upper back. 1 more time, flush your body in and out through cat-cow. Noticing how that tiny bit of toning work has already amped up the muscles in your arms. Come back through neutral. If you have a block, if you have one, take your block and place it right on the top of your sacrum. If you don't have one, don't worry about this. Stretch your right arm forward and kick your left leg back. Lift your arm and your heel a little higher. Suck your belly button in, take a breath in. And then as you exhale, can you bring your elbow towards your knee without dropping your block? Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, compress in. Inhale, extend back. There's forced stability work, so this becomes more like Pilates just by putting that block there. 2 more. Last one. Amazing. Hold it in extension. Open your right arm to the right. Open your left leg to the left. Can you tap your hand and your toe down and then lift them back up? Tap your hand and your toes down, lift them back up. And now as you do this, see if it's possible to draw your belly in, containing the core that's trying to dump down towards the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back through center. Release your hand, release your knee. Take the block out, place it in front of you on its lowest height, and set your head on the block. Reach your arms forward, push down through your fingertips. Take a big breath into your armpit. Stay here and exhale, soften your tummy. Take another big breath in. Exhale to soften. Inhale, slither your body right back up. And we'll try that same set on the other side with or without your stabilizing block. So your right hand stays rooted, left arm and right leg extend back. Watch for that hammocking of your belly. Contain through your core. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Bring your knee to your elbow. Inhale, kick through the heel to stretch back. Exhale, come in. Inhale, kick back. Moving your body through the full plane of movement here. So really extending and compressing. 2 more. Last one. Hold it on extension, spread the fingers on that right hand wide, pull up through your right armpit, suck in through your core. Open your left hand and your right leg out to the side. And now you're tapping and pulling back up. Tapping and pulling back up. So your whole glute line is working from your bum muscles down through your hamstrings and even your calves. 2 more. The last one, hold it up, bring it carefully back through center, lower your hands, lower your knees. Take your block out to the side, keep your hips right above your knees and walk your hands forward. Lower your chest, maybe your forehead down. Find that big back body stretch, Anahatasana, melting heart pose. Take a breath in. Exhale. Walk your hands back up through center. Separate your knees a little bit wider, just an inch or so. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And as you exhale, sink your hips back, scoop your right arm under. Maybe you take your block under your right ear. Maybe your right ear comes to the floor as you reach your left fingers up overhead. 5 breaths here. Push into your left hand, release that delicious stretch. Take your right arm up and place your right hand down, other side. Left arm reaches high. Sink your hips back, scoop your left arm under your right arm, lower your left ear, and walk your right fingertips forward. 5 full breaths into the back of your left shoulder here. Nice work. Push into your right hand. Take your left arm out. Lift it all the way up. Lower your left fingers down to the floor and set your body up on all fours with the knees beneath your hips and your shoulders right above your wrists. Flex your feet, engage your core. Take a little puffing, a little arching through your upper back and just lift your knees away from the floor, just your knees. Spread your fingers wide. Draw your front ribs in, take a breath in, and as you exhale, lift up and back to downward dog. Bring your attention to your palms, the palms of your hands. First, can you spread your fingers wide and pierce down through your index fingers and your thumbs. Then move your awareness up your arms. Can you externally rotate your upper arms, drawing your shoulders wide? From there, push your chest back towards your thighs. Your head is heavy the whole way through. And with that stable front body, go ahead and walk your dog. So just bend into your right knee and then your left. Start to breathe in and out through your nose. On your next inhale, cycle your body slow as a Sunday, forward to high plank. And then retreat back to downward dog. Slow as a Sunday morning, rather. Float forward to high plank. Slow as a Sunday morning before kids. Drop your knees, drop your chest, drop your chin, drop the tops of your feet, and roll your shoulders back, baby cobra. Lower back down. Move like you're moving through thick molasses or honey. It's really slow, coming up and down 2 more times in this tiny little back bend. Flex your feet, push into your hands, Use your tricep strength to push back through child's pose to downward dog. And when you get to downward dog, this time start to tiptoe and walk your feet forward, walk your hands forward, come all the way to the top of your mat. Slide your fingers and palms up your shins, lengthen halfway. Fold down, release. Lean your weight into the balls of your feet, catch opposite elbows, and just drag your body from side to side. Allowing every movement to become more and more intuitive as you practice more and more regularly. Dangle your body heavy over your thighs, tuck your chin into your chest, and start to unravel your spine like a fiddlehead opening up in the forest. When you eventually come all the way upright, take a few big shoulder rolls in one direction, and then a few big shoulder rolls in the other direction. Pause in mountain pose, so your hands are right alongside your body. Spread your toes wide, so you could put little pedicure spacers between them. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up, get a little back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart, fold forward. Inhale, lift your heart and spine halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to your plank pose. This time, drop your knees, the tops of your feet. Bend at your elbows, lower halfway, then push right back up. 3 little tricep push-ups. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And then on the 4th one, come down all the way to your belly, but this time take your fingers off your yoga mat. Elbows perch up. And start to wave your spine up and down in this really juicy version of Cobra. 3 rounds, rolling like a wave here. Settling back down to the floor, plant your palms, flex your feet, push up and back, downward facing dog. Bring your feet in so they're just about 2 inches apart, and point both of your toes over towards the right. Bend into your knees, push your hands away, feel that stretch under the right side of your body. Press firmly through your right hand, bend deeper, breathe in. And as you exhale, walk your feet back through center. Inhale, point your toes to the left, bend your knees, really push the floor away as you bend deep. Accessing some really tight places in your side body before you walk back through center. Look forward, take as many steps as you need with both your hands and your feet to come to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Push through your feet. Inhale, reach both arms up. This time, interlace your thumbs, and take a little back bend here. Release your hands alongside your body, find mountain pose. So now your prana, your energy, your chi is waking up. Remember your intention. Take a breath in and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose and pause. Think about the little engine that could. Try 3 tricep push-ups here, coming down halfway before you press back up. And maybe you drop your knees if it's too much. On the 4th one, drop your knees, bend your elbows, turn onto the tops of your feet, loop your shoulders back, and then come off your knees. So it's just your hands and the tops of your feet on the floor. Squeeze your bum muscles together, lift your heart and chest up, breathe in. Exhale, the core takes you back, downward dog. Take a big breath in through your nose and a long sigh out through your mouth. Walk your feet a whole footprint closer to your hands so you have this short and awkward downward dog. Stabilize through your left hand. Take your right hand under your body and catch your left calf. Look under your left armpit like you're giving it a smell. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. Right hand comes to the floor. The left arm scoops under. Catch that right leg anywhere. Peer under your right armpit. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release. Good work. Bend your knees, look forward, hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold and release. Push into your feet. Inhale, stretch your arms all the way up. And this time on the exhale, take your hands behind you. Interlace your palms, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And give your triceps a nice big release here. Pointing down, 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 drawing your shoulder blades down. Can you lift your heart and chest up? Breathe in. And now as you breathe out, hinge forward. Maybe float your hands up overhead. Maybe not. Lower your hands if you've lifted them. Keep your seat low and reach your arms directly out in front. Lift your seat a few inches higher. Lower it back down. Pulsing up and down here. Separate your feet as much as you need to. Finding that muscular energy. Finding the exhale out through your mouth. 4, 5. This can be big or little. 3, 2. On one, hold your chair pose. Reach your arms alongside your ears. Look up, inhale. Exhale, fold and let it go. Inhale, lengthen your heart halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step into plank pose, plain vanilla chaturanga. So lower halfway, turn onto the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift your heart and chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause, catch your breath, recalibrate. Stretch your right leg to the ceiling, bend your right knee, open your pelvis towards the right. Look forward, think about plank, level out your hips, come forward to high plank and tap your right elbow with your right knee. And then lift it up just a titch higher. Kick your right leg all the way back, 3-legged dog. Come forward again, tap your left elbow with your right knee. Kick it all the way back, 3-legged dog. This time, come forward, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, reach both arms up. Reach both arms up, holding your body steady. And we'll do that extension of the arms and then bending of the elbows, just like how we started. Reaching those strong arms up, bending them back down. Stay with that nice 90-degree bend in your right knee. Your left heel is kicking back. And even though we're not holding weights, and we absolutely could be, I bet you're feeling a big burn in your arms right now. 4, 3, 2. On 1, keep the elbows bent, bring the arms in, open them out wide. Bring the arms in, open them wide. 3 more. How's your foundation? Firm up the muscles of the legs. Last one. Reach your arms up, inhale, look up. And exhale, open wide to the left, warrior 2. Your back foot runs parallel with the back of your mat, bend deep into your front knee. Take your left hand down your back thigh, reach your right arm back, there's your side body again. And now come forward, place your right elbow on your thigh, and stretch your left arm alongside your left ear. Find your breath, calm down here, you have 5 breaths. Amazing. Press into your feet, lift everything up, straighten your arms and your legs. And then take those right fingers down to the floor, stretch your left arm up. Peer up to your left fingers, draw your right hip under. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, turn your pelvis forward, place your hands beneath your shoulders. Steady down through the whole sole of your right foot and lift up your back leg. Core and glutes working together here. Bring your hands towards your heart for warrior three. Maybe your hands stay here. They can also scoop forward. Breathing for 5, 4, 3. You've got this. 2, and 1. Step to the top of your yoga mat. Nice work. Take one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And feel that heartbeat and prana. Bring your hands alongside your body. Inhale, chair pose. Stay here as you exhale, tiny pulses. So before we did these big, tall pulses, these are just little pulse teasers. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold forward, let it go. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose. Lower all the way onto your tummy. Lower your forehead. And take your hands behind your back, crawling your shoulder blades to one another like you just did in standing. Push your pubic bone down, lift the rest of your limbs up, so your head and your arms, your feet and your legs. Either stay here or bend into your knees, reach back with your hands and catch your feet. Imprinting your pubic bone into the floor, push your feet up, lift your heart and chest. Breathing for 3, 2, 1 takes you down to the floor. Rest either cheek on the earth and just wiggle your bum. Slither your hands back beside you. Push up and back, downward facing dog. Your right foot anchors as your left leg stretches to the sky. Bend your left knee, open that pelvis nice and wide. Inhale here. Think about plank before you exhale and tap your left knee to your left elbow. Bring that knee a bit higher. 3-legged dog. Come through plank, tap your right knee or right elbow with your left knee. 3-legged dog. And then go all the way forward, step your left foot between your hands, scissor your inner thighs together. Reach both arms up. Static hold this time. You don't need to do any special fancy arm work, just breathe. Breathing for 3, 2, 1. Open your arms wide. Here's warrior 2. Just for a little kiss. Take your back hand down your back thigh. Lift your left arm behind you. And then pivot that left elbow forward. Track it down onto your left knee. Reach your right arm up. Can you find a connection from the outside of your right foot all the way through to your right fingers? Press into both feet. Lift your body wide and long, strengthening and lengthening both arms and legs. Reach your left fingers forward. Lower your fingers down. And then set your right hand directly, your right thumb rather, directly above your nose. Tack your left hip under. Feel how that brings that right hip back. And just savor that sensation. One more breath in. Exhale, lower your right hand to the floor. Stabilize on that left foot, lower your left hand and pick up your right leg. This can be your warrior pose. To add even more strength, you'll come up off the floor with your hands, bringing them to your heart. maybe alongside your body, or you could stretch them forward, holding and breathing for 5. 4, get long, push that heel away, reach the top of your head forward. 2, and 1, stand at the top of your yoga mat and just shake it all out. Good job, you're almost there. Take your feet and poke your toes out 45 degrees before settling down into a little Malasana squat pose. Giving your inner groin a good stretch. Amazing. Lower your bum down to the floor. Place the soles of your feet all the way together. Inhale, lift your heart and chest up. And as you exhale, go ahead and hinge forward. Inhale, lift your heart all the way up. Slide your knees together. Lean back so that your spine is on a gentle angle. Straighten your legs as much as you can and reach your arms alongside your body. When your spine starts to curve, you want to back off. So you could do this with your feet on the floor or your knees bent. Navasana is the essence of strength training in a yoga practice. Breathe here for 10. 9, embrace all those little wiggles in your belly. 7, 6, 5, maybe takes your legs straight for 4. Spine lifts 3, 2, and 1. Lower down onto your back, hug your knees into your chest, and just rock side to side. If you have a blanket interrupting your body here, move it out to the side. And then go ahead and take your left ankle across your right thigh, thread the needle pose. So wrap your hands behind your right thigh. Amazing. Lower your right foot to the floor, scoot your hips left, and maybe try a bound twist today. So cross your legs, open your arms wide and let your knees drop to the right, peering over to the left. Of course, if that's uncomfortable, just unwrap your legs and stack them instead. Breathe here. Good. Inhale back through center. A simple thread the needle on the other side. Your right ankle crosses over your left thigh. Interlace your hands behind your left thigh. Maybe ease your weight around until you really find your sweet spot. Lower your left foot down to the floor. Slide your right leg over your left leg. Move your hips to the right and drop your knees down to the left. Arms spread wide, peer over your right shoulder. Breathe here. Move back through center, unwrap your legs, stamp your feet flat on the floor. Slither your hands under your body, wrapping your shoulders in. Can you interlace your hands under your bum? Lift your pelvis up. Draw your chin in, and with lots of strength, take 3 deep breaths to close out the physical portion of your practice. Your third exhale invites your spine back down to the earth. Catch any final movements you need before releasing your body flat with your hands open alongside and your eyes closed. For the next 2 minutes, you have nothing to do, no one to tend to, and nowhere to go. I'll bring you back up and out of your practice. Until then, just rest. Remember your intention for this spring series of movement. Take your hands onto your belly. Take a big breath in like you're breathing in that intention. And open your mouth wide. Exhale any doubts, any judgments, anything that might hold you back from letting it become real. Then begin to move your toes and your fingers, sending your arms all the way up overhead on your next inhale. Exhale, bend into your knees and roll over onto the right side of your body. Push your hands into the floor and lift yourself all the way back up to sit. Bring your hands together at your heart. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Thank yourself for practicing. Keep practicing. Namaste.